An adjective describes a noun. Descriptive writing requires us to know as many adjectives as possible. Good writers avoid repeating adjectives to retain the reader's interest as well as to ensure the text does not sound repetitive. Here is an example that highlights this point.
The big elephant lifted his big trunk to pick up the big log. The large elephant lifted his massive trunk to pick up the huge log.
Isn't the text a lot more interesting in the second case? Attributive adjectives go before the noun. Most often we use attributive adjectives. Attributes mean the features, characteristics, size, quality of something. Attributive adjectives essentially provide the attributes of a noun.
For example, a big bad wolf, a scary old man, the handsome young boy.
Predicative adjectives are adjectives that follow the noun, usually after a link verb.
For example, the books are heavy, the boys were rowdy, the flowers are lovely.
Some adjectives can only be used predicatively. Can you think of any?
Here are some of these: alone, afraid, asleep, awake, ashamed, afloat. Have you noticed they all start with A? The boy was afraid. The soldiers were asleep when attacked. The raft is afloat.
Let's explore the different kinds of adjectives we use every day. Adjectives that describe feelings or qualities.
For example, beautiful, sad, rude, pleasant. What are you feeling like today?
Adjectives that give more information on size, age, temperature, or measurement.
For example, young, hot, massive, long. How tall are you?
Adjectives of color.
Green, grey, yellow. What is the color of your eyes?
Adjectives of nationality or origin.
Indian, Asian, French, tribal. What is your nationality?
Adjectives describing substances or materials that something is made of.
Metallic, wooden, silver. What material is your water bottle made of?
Have you ever wondered how many adjectives can be used together? We can pile up adjectives in English, but we ideally should not use more than 4. I prefer not to use more than 3.
For example, the big, bad, angry wolf. The talented, young Indian student. The white and yellow flowers.
Have you noticed that adjectives before a noun do not require to be separated by commas and or unless they're adjectives of color? In the case of the latter, we add an and.
For example, she was wearing a black and white dress.
Adjectives pre-modified by adverbs.
For example, a very heavy box, a fairly heavy box, an extremely heavy box.
Have you noticed that the adverb can change the effect of the adjective? Using an adverb before can be extremely useful in your writing. Remember, we need to master the use of adjectives to improve our writing as well as speaking. It is important to know the synonyms of adjectives that we use regularly. Words like big, small, angry, bright, etc. In the lesson that follows, we will test your skills in all that we have talked about in this video.
Remember, this sheet is a bonus sheet and will earn you some extra credits.
Let's get started.